What's up, Joe? What's up, Raw, Alabama fan? Good morning. How's everybody doing? Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know. My morning's always great, Ryan. Thanks for asking. How was your morning, sir? What's up, John? Georgia Man, Brody, David, John, Tyler Perry. How's Medea doing? Tell her I said good morning. How you mama now? We'll get started in just a second. A couple of things here, real quick. People were complaining, so I changed the difficulty level to All-American. Now, I'm not any good at this game. That's why I usually play on the one below All-American, which is varsity. So we'll see what happens here. And a bunch of people mentioned that you can change the stadium to the bowl game, so I did that too. Now, it's not called the Peach Bowl in this game. It's called the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Same thing, though. And, of course, I'm playing as Central Florida. I'm playing as Central Florida against Auburn. We let a viewer pick that on the last stream that we did. He was nice enough to donate to Uncle Lou, so he got to pick which team I was going to be. So I'm Central Florida. Now, of course, the people that make these rosters make them in the off season. So Central Florida is most likely terrible in this game, and Auburn is probably a pretty good team. I'm playing in Central Florida on All-American difficulty level, so we'll see how well that works out for me. But we'll get started here in just a second, too. All right, what am I missing here? Morning, Dalton. Morning, sir. Aiden. Carlton Banks. Wow. I feel privileged to have you watching, sir. I'm a huge fan of that dance move called the Carlton. One of my specialties. Yeah, what's up, JJ? Mark Richt in the house. How are you, sir? Thank you for 15 years worth of hugs. Good morning, KP. Hudson Morris, Glenn Hartley, the Stick Pig, C2. Oh, that wrestling fanatic, though. Good morning. All right. Let's see what it do. Everybody ready for Christmas? Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. We're all set here. We do Christmas Eve at the in-laws' house, so we'll be over there most of the day tomorrow. Eat dinner over there. Kids open up their presents from them tomorrow. Then we come home, and we always let our kids open one present on Christmas Eve, so when we get back here tomorrow night, we'll let them open their one present, send them to bed early so Santa Claus can come. Yeah. Speaking of Santa Claus, rumor is Savage Claus might be paying a visit to UGA soon. Another recruit, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, anyway, and then Christmas morning we get up, we'll do Santa Claus here and all that. Miss Lou makes a breakfast casserole every Christmas morning. It's so good. We eat that, and her parents come over Christmas morning too. For breakfast, coffee, hang out for a couple hours or whatever, and then we just kind of hang out here, chill out, kids play with their toys or whatever, and then we go over to my parents' house in the afternoon, probably around 3 or so, and we eat dinner over there on Christmas Day. And then that's it. We wait and do it all again next year. How about these glasses, though, huh? Yeah, I got the Christmas present on there. Yep, Uncle Lou's got a pair of glasses for every occasion. Yeah.
Auburn is ready to open this
all right,
one up.
here we go.
For the opening kick.
We get the ball to start.
And he has it on the corner. Tackle.
Not a bad return. See what this Central Knights offense can do against the Auburn defense. I know they love to pass the ball deep. Let's see how it works here.
So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field.
Nice, nice.
Good job by the offensive line.
Nice pass.
Up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to
Mark Rick says Clemson 23, Alabama 21. I think it'll be a little more high scoring than that. Maybe closer to the 30s. I don't think it'll be as high scoring as the last two of these teams played, 40 to 35 and stuff like whatever the score was. But I think it'll be a little bit higher than 23 to 21.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 43.
Thank you, Bob Litt. Merry Christmas to you too, sir.
Hamilton gets the call. Good outside run.
5 yards.
Picks up 5 with the carry. That brings up second and 5.
Alabama's uniforms are average. Oh boy.
From their own 48-yard line. It's second down.
Running back was open in the flat, and I tried to get it to him, but I got hit a little too soon.
Especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it
Uncle Lou is a
down
Mark
or
Richt
take
hater.
off and run
Okay.
with it.
It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 48.
Alabama 31, Clemson 27. That seems more realistic in terms of number of points scored, at least.
Slings it.
I got away from one guy, but didn't get the first down. Might have to punt the ball. Midfield. Yeah, this is on All-American. We better not do anything stupid.
Johnson awaiting the return.
Oh, that might be a nice punt if it's. I think it's inside the 20. 25. I tried to get it in the corner down there.
He really is. I think he has his head focused. And this seems to be a guy that really wants to continue to drive to become even better. Everybody's telling him how great he is, but sitting down with you and I, he was talking about the work ethic that he has and how he continues to try to push himself to become a complete player. I really love his attitude.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it.
Ooh, nice. I see somebody asking about the jersey. I guess that's the guy that won the jersey, the Nick Chubb jersey. Uncle Lou is the worst mailer in the world, post office person. I finally did get all that stuff boxed up. I've got the labels on it with everyone's name and address and all that. And I even took it to the post office about 4 days ago. And the line was out the door. It was like an hour wait to mail it. So I walked out. Uncle Lou doesn't have time to wait at the post office for an hour and a half. But yeah, I've got like 7 things that I gave away that I owe people. A Nick Chubb jersey, A.J. Green autographed helmet, some Uncle Lou shirts and hats, all kinds of stuff that I gave away during the football season. And I've got it all boxed up in my car, and I will get it sent off here pretty soon. Sorry it took so long, but hey, it's free, and I'm a very busy and important person. Yeah, didn't get much out of that. Jeffrey Melcher, good morning, sir. Sooner fan, I guess. Going to be a good game, sir.
It's a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over. Fires it out, and he's taken down.
Damn, he got rocked. Aiden Roddy, where will Eason transfer to? The West Coast is my guess. I thought he was going to go to Michigan, but they already got a transfer quarterback, Shea Patterson from Ole Miss, so my guess is back home to the West Coast. I haven't heard anything. That's purely a guess. So
it's 2nd down, 7 to go. Ball on the 40.
I mean, we got good field position. We got to get at least a field goal out of this drive here. Nice catch.
This is why it's so important to have success.
That should put us in field goal range at the very least.
And then that creates chances on play action.
And I missed your name again with the jersey. You had asked for a small. I think I told you this on email, but I couldn't get a small. I couldn't find but so you're getting a medium.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. On the run.
Why are you running backwards, dude?
And they make the stop at the 28-yard line.
Oh my
and they
God.
back up 3 yards on that play.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
Oh boy. So Uncle Lou got a new camera yesterday. People ask me all the time how I make my YouTube videos or whatever. You know, what camera do I use? What editing software do I use? All that kind of stuff. Every single YouTube video I've ever made has been done from a cell phone and apps on a cell phone. So, oh, nice.
And he's tackled right away.
And it's not the easiest way in the world to do it that way, but it's definitely the most convenient and quickest way. But with the season wrapping up, I am going to start doing things a little bit different. I figure the off season is a good time to try out something different. So I got a camera to start doing the video. It'll probably be a few weeks before I start using that camera for the videos or whatever. Because I don't know how to work it, to be honest. And I got to figure it out. But anyway, that's sort of why I redid everything out here too. I wanted sort of a cleaner look, fresh start out here. And I'm pretty happy with it so far. Hey, good morning, Tomahawk. Oh, that was a terrible pass. He's lucky that didn't get intercepted. Stick Pig says LSU is about as average as Tennessee. I'm not sure if I would go that far. I mean, LSU wasn't all that impressive this year, but I think there's a big gap between Tennessee and most every other team in the SEC. I mean, Tennessee was 0-8. That didn't work. Natty Back Steve, what's up, buddy? We need to get you in another video, man. 90 Proofer Luther made an appearance the other day. I guess most of y'all probably saw that, though. We need to get Natty Back Steve. Of course, he's probably got plenty of free time with Florida not having a bowl game, but one of his busiest days of the year is coming up here with ooh, that would have been a pick six. Yeah, one of Natty Back Steve's busiest days of the year is coming up here, New Year's Eve, with his fireworks business. Of course, Natty Back Steve owns a roadside fireworks stand. So 4th of July and New Year's Eve are his, that's prime pickings for Natty Back Steve.
Is looking to go up by 3. Kicks away.
Yeah, since Florida takes the lead, 3-0. What's up, Falcons Forever? Good morning, sir. Joe Lewisell, good morning, sir. Here's your shout out right here. No need to wait for the next video. Natty Back Steve loves Nickelback. And Natty Light.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
3-0. The barn is down to Central Florida coming up on the end of the first quarter here.
They know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
Get him. Who's that? Carry On Luggage or Cam Petaway? Well, that's the end of the first quarter. The Knights on top of the barn, 3-0. Second quarter coming up. How many of y'all ordered your freebie? Who got it already? It's a link in the description of almost all my videos lately, or where you can get you a free sample of that. But they say, Uncle Lou, where do you get all this energy to make all these videos, Uncle Lou? That's where. And that's not crap or junk either. That's all natural stuff. That's good stuff there. Y'all make sure to click that link in the description. Hook yourself up.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry.
Dang it.
Down he goes at the 43.
He made a really good move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes
I see somebody talking about the Rams winning the Super Bowl. We talked a little bit about this the other day on one of these live streams, but they look really, really good. Their defense has been good enough to win games for them for a while now, but the offense is finally starting to catch up. Jared Goff is looking really good. Of course, Todd Gurley, he's got to be an MVP candidate this year. Carson Wentz was probably the MVP. I don't know how his injury is going to affect him there. If he's maybe he won't win it now or whatever. But he fumbled. They got it back.
Tackle made at the 45.
Then they got Sammy Watkins and Robert Woods right on the outside. I mean, they're dangerous on offense now too to go along with that defense. Alec Ogletree, old linebacker from Georgia, and Aaron Donald on the defensive line, probably the best defensive lineman in football, but the Rams look legitimate. And the NFC is kind of down this year, so I think the Rams have as big of a chance to win the NFC as anybody else right now.
And once again,
they absolutely humiliated Seattle. Was that last weekend? I think Pittsburgh and New England are the two best teams in the NFL, but they're both in the AFC. Oh, you got to intercept that, dude. I guess that's why he plays defense, can't catch. Jags versus Eagles. Wow, what a surprise that would be, right? No, who picked that in the offseason? But you're right, the Jags are playing pretty good too, but I don't know if the Jags can beat Pittsburgh or New England in the postseason. They're benefiting from a real weak division too. Trey Pickett, good morning, sir. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that.
Momentum swings have been fairly even, and with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. Central Florida has a 3-point lead. Got a man, watch out here. He's knocked out.
Nice play.
About the 43-yard line. Nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
90 Proof for Luther is in the comment section. Good morning. Whoa, Todd. 15 titles. Bear behind Nick Saban. Right behind Nick Saban. Okay, hold on, wait. Bear behind Nick Saban. 47, 97, 16 titles.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Alabama's not average, woo. Oh, stretched out. He couldn't hold on to it.
Now, the quarterback has to be careful here not to leave his receiver so vulnerable like that. He took a licking right there.
Am I nervous to watch the game or no? Hudson, I'm nervous for every Georgia game. I do feel like this is a pretty good matchup for UGA, though.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 43.
Oklahoma's inability to stop the run, I think, is going to be a problem for them in this game.
Looks middle.
Oh, God, that was terrible.
Hit him in the backfield.
That was Charles Barkley terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Let's see, what can we come up with here?
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 47.
Nice catch, cuz.
Well, that's a big-time play there. And as a quarterback,
Woo!
you're willing to take certain chances with certain wide receivers. You're not going to put the ball into coverage like that very often. But if you have confidence and trust, and you've worked out a lot with that wide receiver, you know what his abilities are, and you know that you have confidence that he's going to be able to come down, regardless of putting it up in traffic, you're willing to take that chance. And that time is exactly what we saw.
From the 43-yard line.
What about this Auburn defense supposed to be all that, though?
Is up by 3.
Here we go.
And he is
nice.
At the 31-yard line.
Banks says he doesn't see any way UJ beats OU. Oh, why is that, Banks? Do you think Oklahoma's going to be able to stop Georgia's running game? Who normally wins a football game?
It's first down.
A better defense or a better offense? I mean, it's not like Oklahoma's defense is 15th or 20th or 25th even. I mean, they're in the 40s and 50s and worse in every defensive category. And they're terrible against the run. Oh, I saw that safety, but it was too late. Shoot.
I just don't think he saw the defender, and he threw the ball right at him. That's what happens when you focus on one guy. You get tunnel vision.
Grenade Gun says there's no use in talking to Uncle Lou when he's playing the game. Well, I mean, I make about 10 videos a week where I'm not playing the game. So if you want to click off of here and come back on one of those, you can. But I do the best I can. Oh no, that's going to be a big play.
He's to the 40.
God, that's a big dude.
Another impressive play.
Cameron
This offense
Petway.
can hurt you in a lot of different ways, and they're showing them off right here.
I don't want to let him score right before the half here. What in the world was that? That was some Stid Baloney type stuff there. I mean, even if I'm not playing the game, I can't possibly respond to every single comment in the comment section. I mean, I do the best I can. I don't purposely ignore anyone or whatever.
He's tackled around the 34-yard line.
UJ is a one-dimensional offense. Jake Fromm leads America in QB efficiency. Nice defensive play there.
Excellent pass defense. You've got to be able to make a lightning quick reaction to bat
Nick
the ball
Chubb or
like
Damian
that.
Harris? I would take Nick Chubb. I do like Damian Harris, though. He's a good running back.
Ball on the 34-yard line. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Got it.
Nice tackle.
Nothing flashy at all.
3rd and 4. We got to hold him to a
That
field
first
goal
down
here.
marker is a lot closer.
Defense goes with the extra defensive backs as the offense comes up 5 wide.
Nice. Pressured him. He had to get rid of it.
That wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
They're going to try a long field goal here. The kick is up.
I mean, Banks, I see all the stuff you're saying, but the problem is what you're saying only matters if we play a team that can stop the run, sir. Now, if we were playing a Clemson or Alabama, some of the points you're making would make a lot more sense. If Jake Fromm is 11 of 15 or 12 of 16 or 13 of 17 against Oklahoma with a touchdown or 2, that means UJ won the game, sir, because they're not going to be able to stop the run.
This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. Quick strike to the receiver. He's pushed out of bounds.
He got out of bounds.
Okay,
good.
Well, the
Save a
quarterback's
timeout.
able to find a soft spot in the defense, and he threw an accurate ball for a solid pickup.
Now, why does there always got to be somebody in the comments section that just wants to come in and type the N-word? I mean, that just don't make no sense. I don't understand people, man. I know they just do it for a reaction, and now I'm giving them one, but I mean, what year is it?
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46.
Natty Back Steve talking about Donald Trump. He's a huge Trump fan, Natty Back Steve is.
And he shoved out of bounds at about the 47-yard
Not saying that's
line.
good or bad, just stating a fact.
Terrific coverage.
That was a dangerous pass, and one I wish I wouldn't have made.
You could force a quarterback to make some poor decisions. Almost got themselves a turnover, too.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down.
Oh,
Be sacked for a loss. It looked like they caught the quarterback by surprise.
really didn't want to sack.
That's a great call by the defensive coordinator. They send him off the corner, and he just uses his speed to get the sack.
The defense has everybody on the line. I think they're going to come after this one. And this one is a beauty. Signals for a
Nice, 11-yard line. All right, 36 seconds till halftime. I got to keep them out of field goal range here. Donald Trump built a wall around fake news.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays. Just throws this one away. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit.
Leighton Corbett says, what do you think about DeAndre Swift? I love DeAndre Swift. He reminds me of Barry Sanders, and I'm not saying that DeAndre Swift is as good as Barry Sanders or ever will be. I just, but the style, you know, that he's got every move, you know, he's every video game move, spin move, hurdle. I mean, he's one of the most exciting players on the team. I'd say him and McCole Hardman probably the two most exciting players on the team. If you look at a early 2018 Heisman odds list, you'll see DeAndre Swift sitting at number 2 right now. I don't agree with that. It has nothing to do with how good or not good DeAndre Swift is. But anybody that's been paying attention to Georgia football over the last couple of years knows that a running back's not winning the Heisman. We share the load too much. Next year, you're looking at Swift, Harry, and Holyfield. You got Zamir White and James Cook coming in. You know, the number 1 and number 3 rated running back recruit in America. So even if Swift is the starter or running back 2 or running back 3, at most he's getting, what, 12, 13 carries a game, something like that. So going to be hard for any UJ running back to win the Heisman. But he's a hell of a player and one of the most exciting players in college football.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Room around the corner.
Why do they have Petaway? They got Petaway returning kicks.
Down at the 25-yard line.
Joker can't stay healthy. Why would you want him returning kicks? Lou, what do you think about Dwayne Haskins?
You don't want to squander
I guess I should know who that is. Is that Ohio State? Is that who that is?
Some gadget plays to catch the defense napping.
Get that Stid baloney.
And they make the stop at the 32-yard line.
All right, 3rd and 4.
Pitches back.
Well, he is a monster.
He's to the 40, and they push him out at the 40-yard line.
He's hard to bring down. Who said we can still get Justin Fields? Sir, do you know how football works? Justin Fields is already signed with UGA.
Midfield. Makes it out to about the 43.
That's good for a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Georgia man, did you ban yourself? What did you do?
Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
Clemson or Bama? I have an official pick on that game this week. It's hard to pick against Saban with a month to prepare, but I do think Clemson is the better team, though. So that's hard to pick, but I will pick that one day this coming week. My thoughts on the Steelers-Patriots game. Great ending and controversial, I know, but those are the two best teams in the NFL in my opinion. Yeah, no, why is there nobody over there?
The 27-yard line.
The pass was a little bit high, but this kid had no trouble adjusting and making a great play.
How do I feel about Baker Mayfield as an NFL quarterback? Nicholas Rocca asks. I think he probably has enough talent to be a successful NFL quarterback, but I don't think he has the other things it takes to be an NFL quarterback. He's not the ideal size, so you have to have other ways to make up for that.
Johnson again.
And, oh, no. That was carry-on luggage there. So you have to have other ways to make up for that. And, you know, his issue is judgment, temper, he's hot-headed, you know, and I know people are going to say none of this matters, and I get that, but the spike at the flag at Ohio State, grabbing his crotch, the running from the police, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can say all that doesn't matter, but these are things that the NFL is going to look at when they're trying to decide whether or not to draft him or Josh Rosen or Sam Darnold or Lamar Jackson or whatever, any other quarterback. So I'm not convinced yet that he's going to be successful in the NFL because I'm not sure he's got everything he needs to do that. Yeah, Tomahawk, I agree about his size, so it will be an issue. Alabama fans are in here running their mouth, and meanwhile, they lost to Clemson last year and are about to play them again.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure, but they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. Here's the halfback. He gets hit out of bounds.
Now, that was a nice run. Yeah, that's not even a good troll job. Why? In order for a troll job really to work, it's got to have a little bit, at least a little element of believability. You need to try again. Try a little harder, too.
From their own 40-yard line. First down.
Now, what kind of pass was that?
I mean, he has his wide receiver wide open. You spend all those hours during the week to be able to get prepped and ready to go. You got an open man like this, just step and deliver and make the throw.
My thoughts on the Chargers move to L.A. I think it's a little strange that for 25 years or whatever it was, they didn't have any teams. Now all of a sudden they need two. But they say nobody's going to those Chargers games, so I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Third down now, and they need to get it out to the 50.
Things are starting to get out of hand with this game here. This quarterback has just completely lost it in the second half.
Offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
I mean, that guy was open over the middle for the first down, and he completely overthrew the ball.
These special teams have done it before, blocking punts. It looks like they're coming after this one.
Oh, no. Now I hit the wrong.
It's away. Short punt.
Christ.
The Knights have really surprised everybody in this football game.
They have not been intimidated at all, which is great to see.
Darnell wants to know if Justin Fields is taking Jake Fromm's spot. No, I don't think so. I think Fromm will still start, but I do think Fields will play some. I think they'll have certain packages and situations where they can put Fields in, whether it's red zone or goal line situations or whatever the case may be. He'll play, but he won't start.
I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
He's taken off.
Really?
Slides down to the ground.
This is getting embarrassing and humiliating now.
Auburn is up a score.
It is Central Florida, though. You know, I'm proud of Auburn this year. I give them a lot of hell during the season. But honestly, being the third best team in the SEC is really something to be proud of. I think Auburn fans should hold their head high. They had a great year being the third best team in the SEC. November champions, you know. And if Carry-On Luggage is healthy, I really think they can beat Central Florida in the Peach Bowl. It'd just be an amazing year. Gus Malzahn earned every penny of that raise, deserves that extension. And I, for one, couldn't be happier that he got it. Joshua, will Eason transfer to Tennessee? No. He still has his dignity, sir.
And he converts the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Yeah, I should have downed that, but I didn't.
And he's tackled at the 23-yard line.
A walk-on named Spam Luton.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now.
It's about time to get desperate here.
Wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Rolling out to the left side. Under heavy pressure. He's taken down right around the 28-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
From their own 28-yard line.
Easton to Penn State, I don't think so. Somebody said Bama doesn't need Easton. Bama's in desperate need of a quarterback, in my opinion. What happened here? Reading comments instead of playing the game.
From their own 25-yard line. 3rd down.
Yeah, Tennessee's got a lot of problems. Oh my God. He dropped it. Of course he did. And the quarterback can't get up off the ground. Oh my God.
Johnson is back deep to return.
I don't think Tua's transferring from Alabama. He's the best quarterback they have.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick.
Hurts is terrible.
Johnson fields at the 31, and he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out. The Knights quarterback down there on the sideline, and Kirk, you and I talked to him earlier this week, and he is really the main.
Oh my God!
Doesn't look like he's that much pain right now. They need him back.
They are just running Central Florida over now.
That makes it 1st and 10.
That's the end of 3 quarters to play, and this one's a little tighter than the experts thought. 17-3, Tigers.
Morning, Alan. Hey, is it just me, or has the Big 12 lost every bowl game they've played this season? Did y'all see that earlier today? Texas Tech couldn't even beat something called South Florida. That's embarrassing and sad. No real surprise.
Nice run to the left there.
Well, this Central Florida defense can't tackle to save their life. Ooh, that was a good hit there.
Just swarmed to the ball carrier. That was fantastic pursuit.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts been in the national championship game 2 years in a row, and after last year's national championship game, y'all were ready to revoke his scholarship, and then after the Auburn game this year, I don't even have to get into some of the things Alabama fans were saying about him after that game. I can't be repeated here, but people are. I mean, he's not a good quarterback. He's just not. So, I mean, the more Alabama fans think he is, then that's just better news for everyone else. But I guess, but the guy is not a good quarterback. He's a running back. He's a better running back than Blake Sims, but he's an even worse passer than Blake Sims.
It has the distance, and he splits.
Did they kick a 90-yard field goal? Hurts is way overrated as an actual quarterback.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 27. The Tigers have really been all over the place. They're playing like a defense possessed.
I love to watch a defense just pin its ears back and just fly to the football. They are playing with a reckless attitude, and it's really paid off because it set up their offense to be able to score points.
It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold?
Jake Coker's way better than Hurts. Threw it right to him. That was the best pass he made, throwing it right to the other guy. Normally he throws it in the dirt. Natty Back Steve, if you got any dirty needles, you have to hit up the general for that.
1st and 10, ball on the 22.
Oh my God, that's the first time he's been tackled by the first man all game. This is about to be the greatest comeback in the history of NCAA football 14.
Tackled after a decent pickup.
The ball carrier. That's a gain of 7 on the play. Check 3rd down.
Check 9. Now he's scrambling. The 10. And
What?
down he goes
Oh my
at the
God.
3-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 16 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
I almost got irritated there, but I didn't. Oh, he just pushed that man out of the way.
And so they
That
punch
was
it in on the
embarrassing.
ground, Kirk,
Great job up front by the offensive line. They get a good, strong push that allowed the runner to.
A Sooner is a land thief. That's basically what a Sooner is. It's another name for a land thief.
And he hits the PAT. A 4-play, 23-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
Bama's defense beat the crap out of Watson. Is that why he had 410 yards passing?
Auburn gets set to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
In 2 games against Alabama, didn't Watson have like 7 touchdowns?
He's to the 10. He's to the 20.
Watson.
And he's taken down at the 21-yard
But y'all destroyed him though? I know last year he had 410 yards passing. Not sure about that definition of destroyed.
Let's see if they can be more successful here.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
Gets rid of it quickly.
Look at that now.
It's the cornerback, and he's leveled at the 49.
Really
If I cared about this game, like if this was like the Georgia-Oklahoma game or something, and I was getting beat like this, I would probably rage quit. Just cut the game off, quit the stream, and then I would just do my next video tomorrow, whatever, like nothing ever happened.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Way on the run. And he gets a yard on the run.
I don't even think I'm going to bother calling timeouts. Hey, good morning, Rocky. This is probably about how this game's going to go, to be honest. I don't think Central Florida is going to be able to do much against Auburn.
They try the right side. Runs right for a nice gain.
Carries the ball. Gain 5 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Everybody bunched up tight defensively. Straight in the middle, and he meets the defense. Central Florida.
I'll at least call a timeout to save some time to get the ball back. Maybe we can at least score 1 touchdown in this game.
Sometimes it's not the huge distance,
Touchback.
but precision that you need from your punter. Nicely done.
The offense comes out to start this drive.
No,
They're hoping
what?
for a better result.
The
Looks
1
like
yard
they'll
line. I thought it
pick
said
on their last
25-yard line.
Look for the
Oh, God.
offense to come out
This
with
is
the same
dangerous as
game
hell
plan
here.
as before. You don't make changes after one play.
Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked.
Threw it right to Auburn, but they, for some reason, they didn't catch it.
Get those hands up, and something good may just happen.
It's second down.
Something tells me this isn't going to work.
Inside their own 5. A little over a minute in the game. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he's shoved out of
Well,
bounds.
got out of the damn shadow of my own goalpost at least. I think Scott Frost will do good at Nebraska. I think it's going to take him a while. I don't think he's going to come in and dominate, you know, like almost right away like he did at there we go. There how you throw it, Auburn. About time. Like he did at Central Florida, but I do think he'll get them back on track.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 19. Nice run there. Petway gains around 6 yards on the run.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
No, we just let this game end.
Digging in here. He's tackled at the 15.
Why is the defense celebrating like they did something? Oh my God, thank God that's over. That was terrible. Achievement unlocked all too easy. The next game we're doing is the Fiesta Bowl. But that'll be probably Tuesday. Yeah, that'll be Tuesday. So Tuesday night, I'll live stream the Fiesta Bowl, which is Notre Dame and LSU. I did that preview video earlier today. If you want to watch it, go check it out. Yeah, what else? I may do one bowl preview video tomorrow morning if I have time, but most likely not much the next couple of days, Christmas Eve and Christmas. I'm going to try to squeeze in another bowl preview video tomorrow because we're running out of time. I know a lot of these big bowl games are still a week away, but this is Hate Week coming up, so I got to make a couple of Oklahoma videos this week. I got to make my hype and hate video where I tell all these idiot Oklahoma fans to go ahead and come get you some of this. I'm not going to say it right now, but you know it's coming soon. Yeah, so got a couple of videos lined up for that. So I gotta knock out as many of these preview videos as I can, so I can spend some time letting Oklahoma know how terrible and sorry they are. So yeah, Lou, pay up $25. What do I owe you $25 for? Yeah, Toledo got humiliated by App State. South Florida, Texas Tech game was good. Of course, Texas Tech's in the Big 12, and the Big 12 is just not any good. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. The Big 12 is not even really a Power 5 conference, honestly. They're just not. So I wasn't surprised at all to see that Texas Tech got beat by a non-Power 5 team, South Florida. Big 12, terrible. Honestly, the Big 12 might not win a single bowl game. So, oh, Mad Dog, thank you, sir. Uncle Lou appreciates that. Merry Christmas to you and your family, sir. Happy holidays and all that stuff, too. Yeah, Meli Kaliki Maka. Yeah, appreciate that. Uncle Lou should play what? Some of this stuff y'all type, I don't even know. Squidtard, I don't even know what that means, man. Pruitt for president. The delusion amongst these Tennessee fans is unbelievable. Here it is. Look at this one here now. Tennessee 15-0. Go Vols. Pruitt for life. OU 77. UGA 73. They're not playing in basketball, sir. Do you think Florida will be good in the next 3 years? Depends on what your definition of good is. I think Florida should be winning a minimum of 8, 9, or 10 games every single year. I mean, you can throw a rock anywhere in Florida and hit 5 or 6 5-stars. You should do the national championship, Clemson versus Georgia. Well, whatever the national championship ends up being, I will stream that game, but I'm not gonna jinx it or anything like that by doing it ahead of time. Carlton Banks says Lou for Tennessee next coach. I was offered the job. I had to turn it down. don't have time. Yeah, way too busy, much too important. Yeah, go ahead and waste my time on Rocky Flop. Basic Steve, Vols will be 15-0, guaranteed. That comment is copy and pasted from every comment section in the history of the internet from 2008 till now. $25 because I bet you would throw another pick. Well, that's not how a bet works, sir. I'm not sure if you know that or not. But you don't just say, if you throw another pick, you owe me $25. So, yeah. Also, I don't know, what team are you? Florida fans don't pay their bets, by the way. Uncle Lou made several bets this year with college football fans from different fan bases. And only fans from 2 teams didn't pay up this year with Uncle Lou. Florida and Auburn. Every other fan I made a bet with of another team paid up. Florida and Auburn, not so much. So, I know you're not supposed to paint with a broad brush or whatever, but I do. So, as far as I'm concerned, Barners and Gators don't pay their bets. Brandon wants to know, would I be surprised if it ended up being an SEC national championship? No, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Georgia and Alabama are both favored to win their games. Doesn't mean they'll both win. Doesn't mean either one will win. But it does mean it won't be a surprise if it happens. And thank you for the kind words, sir. I appreciate that. Do I think UCF can beat Auburn? The only way I think UCF can really beat Auburn in the Peach Bowl is if Auburn doesn't want to be there. If they're disappointed or upset, or their Will Wenthrop hurt, or whatever the case may be about getting absolutely humiliated in the SEC championship game and left out of the playoff and all that, and so they feel like the Peach Bowl is just a waste of their time, blah, 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 then I feel like they could come out and get beat. Who's another team that once played a nobody in a major bowl game and just got absolutely humiliated? Oklahoma. Well, y'all got to push them by Boise State. They were running triple reverses and Statue of Liberties and fumblerooskies and center sneaks and all. I mean, they were drawing up plays in the dirt. Oklahoma was looking around. They didn't know what was going on, and they had lost to Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl. So could that happen to Auburn? Yeah, it could, but I'm not betting on it. Okay, I see a comment with the word anime in it, so I'm just skipping over that one. I don't know anything about anime. Yeah, I know, Lewis. I'm just messing around with you. I know you're kidding around. Games come on too late. What games? West Coast games come on too late. Pac-12, is that what you're talking about? I mean, the Rose Bowl comes on at 5 o'clock Eastern. The Sugar Bowl comes on at 8:45 Eastern. I don't think that's too late. Uncle Lou reacts to Sayori's death. I might not even want to know what that means. Did you make another video, Squid Tart, or something? All right. Anyway, y'all be sure and check out the link in the description. Get your freebie. These people here at New NRG, are nice enough to sponsor the Uncle Lou Show. Yeah, and anyway, this stuff really works, and it's all natural too. So you don't have to worry about wondering what you're putting in your body. That's good stuff there. Way better than drinking 5 or 6 cups of coffee today, which is what I used to do. So just cutting back on all that coffee, just doing that has been a huge benefit. And I couldn't have done it without this stuff here. But you can get a freebie if you click the link down below in the comments section. So y'all check it out. Anyway, I'm going to end this. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments. If I didn't read your comment or respond to it, it wasn't on purpose. I'm not ignoring anybody. I read and respond to as many as I can. We will do this exact same thing again Tuesday night at about the same time. And it's going to be the, shoot, I forgot what I said already. What did I say? The Fiesta Bowl, or what bowl is it? I forgot already. Uncle Lou's got so much going on, I can't keep up with this stuff. Yeah, the Fiesta Bowl. So that'll be a good one. That'll be Tuesday night. I'll try to do a bowl preview for you tomorrow morning, but I can't make any promises. It depends on how the morning goes. If not, it might be Tuesday before you see or hear from Uncle Lou again. But anyway, like always, thanks for watching. You guys have a good morning, and I'll see you again next time. Good morning.